Percocet, Miley Percocet, Percocet, Miley Percocet, represent, gotta represent. Chase a chick, never chase a bitch. Mask on, fucking mask on. Mask on, fucking mask on. Percocet, Miley Percocet. Chase a chick, never chase a bitch. 2 cups, toast up with the game. From food stamps to a whole nother domain. Out the bottle, I'm a living proof. Ain't compromising, $500,000 on the coupe. Drug houses, looking like Peru. Graduated, I was overdue. I'm a pink money, I can barely move. Ask about me, I'm gon' bust a move. Red James, 33 chains. Ocean now, cruising Biscayne. Top off, that's a liability. Hit the gas, boosting my adrenaline. Percocet, Miley Percocet, Percocet, Miley Percocet, represent, gotta represent. Chase a chick, never chase a bitch. Mask on, fucking mask on. Mask on, fucking mask on. Percocet, Miley Percocet, chase a chick, never chase a bitch. Photo maybe, I drive anything. Buy my rings, make them go insane. My guillotine, draping melazine, taking beams, go to those extremes. Let's go, Parliament, Carla Murray wins. Parlay in Vegas, we was in attendance. Let's go, before the business. Theodore lenses, Theodore prescriptions. Focus on the mission, put my foot intermission. Never take a break, we can switch states. Touchdown foreign plates. Ain't no way, ain't no fucking way. No, we come to play, we didn't come to play. No, rob the bank, we gon' rob the game. Again, they game, we game. But they are not the same. We been Percocet, Miley Percocet, Percocet, Miley Percocet, represent, gotta represent. Chase a chick, never chase a bitch. Mask on, fucking mask on. Mask on, fucking mask on. Percocet, Miley Percocet, chase a chick, never chase a bitch. Mask on, fucking mask on. Mask on, fucking mask on. Mask on, fucking mask on. Gas strong, never lied on.
I'm fighting, I don't feel I lose, am I dreaming? Is there more like cause got me feeling like it's all too much, I feel beaten, but I can't give up, I'm still fighting. I don't feel I've lost, am I dreaming? Is there more like cause got me feeling like it's all too much, I feel beaten, but I can't give up.
Waking up, feeling like the thankful one. Count up my ones, lacing up my favorite ones. One of a kind, one of one, the only one. Got one shot and one chance to take it once. My mama on the forehead before I get the cold red, cause I was born bred to go in. Toast ready, swing by 410, beef patty, cornbread. In the concrete jungle with my homies. All get focused, all rage your toast is. But nickname Mr. Keenan do the most is. I was living down bad in my folks' crib. Now I'm laughing to the bank and the joke is there more things than folks did or folks get. We been getting this fly since I'm po kids. My rich friends and my broke friends coexist. They love the mix and we know what it is.
I'm fighting, I don't feel I'm lost. Am I dreaming? Is there more like us? Got me feeling like it's all too much. I feel beaten, but I can't give up. Can't give up. Can't give up.
Say you running off the road, so get out the way. Push the pedal to the floor, blow 'em all away. Yeah, you see I'm getting close, I accelerate. Going faster than fast, hit the gas, lose control. I won't crash, rolling high. Put your money on the dash, throw the dice. Lose control, I won't crash, rolling low. I won't crash, when you slow. I won't crash, rolling. Take, you running on the road, so get out the way. Push the pedal to the floor, blow 'em all away. Yeah, you see I'm getting close, I accelerate. Going faster than fast, hit the gas, lose control. I won't crash, running high. Put your money on the dash, throw the dice. Lose control, I won't crash, running low. I won't crash, when you slow. I won't crash, running. Take, you running off the road, so get out the way. Push the pedal to the floor, blow 'em all away. Yeah, you see I'm getting close, I accelerate. Going faster than fast, hit the gas, lose control. I won't crash, rolling high. Put your money on the dash, throw the dice. Lose control, I won't crash, rolling low. I won't crash, when you slow. I won't crash, rolling. Take, you running on the road, so get out the way. Push the pedal to the floor, blow 'em all away. Yeah, you see I'm getting close, I accelerate. Going faster than fast, hit the gas, lose control. I won't crash, rolling high. Put your money on the dash, throw the dice. Lose control, I won't crash, rolling low. I won't crash, when you slow. I won't crash, rolling. Take.
Alrighty, welcome stinkers. My fever is gone and I'm feeling much better, but unfortunately my cough has gotten a lot worse. It's a different kind of cough, it's a very dry cough, so be ready for me coughing into my microphone quite a lot. It is unfortunately not something that I'll be able to control because the coughs hit me rapidly, quickly enough that I'll probably have a very rough time muting myself in time for. Now, as far as the content goes, that's a bit of a fucking rough first page, but we've got a bit of a tragedy going on here in Poland, which is currently, I believe, still at the manhunt stage of a dude who killed 2 people and wounded another with a firearm. It's this dude right here that my Vtuber avatar is covering. There is a little bit of discourse happening surrounding it because every time any kind of a tragedy happens, right-wingers spin it into either, if you don't know who did it, then it's probably some sort of a fucking Pakistani Ukrainian black hybrid who has inserted themselves into this country through some nefarious means known as, legally crossing the border, and is now going around murdering people left, right, and center. And then, when we find out that it is, in fact, an ethnic Polish person, we spin it around into some other talking point, varying from this is actually a hidden lefty because 17 years ago he once kept eye contact with his male neighbor for longer than 2 seconds, and we know that makes you a certified gay boy. Or if only the good guys had a firearm, none of this would have happened. So it's going to be one of those. Still, we will talk about it a little bit. We've got an article to read. We will obviously be doing GeoGuessr because I am getting better at it. Not really, but I will keep trying, and maybe one day I'll get better at it. I'll move my VTube avatar because I don't like how in the way it is with chat. There we go. I'll put myself somewhere around here. Should be fine. Can't be that bad. Yeah, sorry about that, Merit. And yeah, Zay, no ASMR today, unfortunately. I'm still ill. I've got a script for a video ready, and I wanted to start recording it last week, and then the fucking funeral happened, and then I got ill, and now I'm just I'm sitting on a video. I'm glad it's nothing time sensitive, though, so I'll be able to pick it up as soon as I've actually, got the mental faculties to do it. For the first bulk of the stream, what I imagine is going to be the bulk of the stream, we're going to talk about the Stop Killing Games initiative. There is a lot of discourse happening around it currently. We've got 2 videos from Moist Critical, Charlie, about pirate software and his opposition to it. But before we watch these 2 videos, what I'm actually going to do is we're going to go on the Stop Killing Games website, and I'm going to read a little bit, and we're going to talk about what this initiative actually is, what it's trying to accomplish, how it's trying to accomplish it, and what some of the most common misinformation surrounding it are. Hello everyone. Hello. We've got other content as well. We've got the video from last stream that I never got around to, which is somewhere in here. This one, the inherently political humor. We've still got this video, which is, the dude killing his daughter's obsessed ex. But this is like more, I don't really want to call it slop, but no, Chris, you got to watch Rossman, not fucking Charlie. I feel like Charlie's the reason why this picked up again, though, isn't it? Or is it Louis? Hold on, one sec. Let me find Louis. I like Louis, but he can take his fucking sweet time getting to a point, and sometimes it's very rough to... Alert's not working again. No, so last night, my fiancé asked me to put a new carpet in the gaming room. Now, this carpet is fucking huge, so it required me to do a little bit of tweaking, a little bit of bending over backwards, some backlifting and whatnot, in order to put it underneath the furniture that it needed to go underneath. And in order to accomplish that, I had to unplug my PC entirely and essentially start moving the desk around. Once I've done that and plugged everything back in, all of my audio settings got reset. The settings in OBS have stayed as they were, but my system settings all got fucked. So it is perfectly possible that there are going to be things that you do not hear that you otherwise would be hearing, and I will be trying to fix it in real time, but I can make no promises depending on how much of that thing is happening at once. Now, oh, actually, hold on. We can do something real quick. Tell me if... Where is StreamerBot? But he's funny, that's why he gets away with the rape analogies. If necessary, we're going to watch all of it, I think, Lua. Because, to be quite honest, there is no reason not to. It's a pretty important initiative, and I feel rather strongly about many aspects of it. Before we do that, though, I'm going to test an alert, and you can tell me if you can hear this sound, okay? Are you ready, chat? 3, 2, 1...
I live on a basic necessity budget for the most part anyway, okay?
Did you hear that, or did you not hear that? You heard Hassan saying that he lives on a basic necessity budget, right? Brilliant. Now, what that was, ages ago, ages ago, Rezi told me to set up my alerts so that once every hour there is some kind of an audio cue at which I plug my shit and I remind you to give me money. I figured that's not a bad idea. I do forget to plug my shit, and obviously the messages in chat sometimes go by really quickly, so you don't even see the bot saying it. So I thought, what would be a really good sound to remind me that I want to ask you for money? And of course, it's Hassan talking about how he lives on a basic necessity budget. So every hour on the dot, that sound's going to play. 2 messages are going to appear in chat, which one in YouTube chat, one in Twitch chat, which are plugging my Patreon and telling you to, you know, not hesitate to throw me a coinage if you feel like doing so. And you're going to hear Hassan talk about basic necessity budget, because I figured, why not? Lua, if you can pin that message, I would appreciate that greatly. Lua just sent a link to the European petition for Stop Killing Games. If by the end of this entire segment of the stream, you will have felt like I have successfully convinced you to sign such a petition, and you happen to be a European, because that's sort of mandatory for a, you know, European citizens petition, then please do sign it. I already have, a few other people in my Discord have. Signing it doesn't do anything bad. It's not gonna like come back to bite you in the ass or anything as such. It is merely the point to get 1 million signatures so that it gets put in front of an appropriate set of people so that they can see if it's so that they can see it, so that they can acknowledge it. It doesn't guarantee any outcome. It doesn't guarantee that there's going to be a legislation put forward that will solve the issue that I'm about to describe to you, but at the very least it means that people are going to see it. But you know, that a Gucci bag is a basic human necessity. True, Cater, true. Hey, King of Bots, how you doing? So yeah, before we do that though, manhunt in Poland. Stay indoors, police tell residents in southern Poland as they hunt unpredictable gunman. Now, there is something about this that is absolutely fucking incredible. Hey Dev, thank you very much for the 300 biddies. Let's fucking go. That's the goal already met. I hope it will update itself. It should have done so by now, but maybe more things got fucked when when everything got reset. How you doing, buddy? How's life? How's everything? $1,000 shared basic necessity budget. Oh, don't even get me started on the cost of clothing, okay? Holy shit. Ah, love, I bought fucking trousers to wear around the house on AliExpress for like 20 zlotys, right? And I've been wearing them for a year, a decent amount, right? I wear them for a day too, then I put them in the washing, I put them in the washer, then I wear them again because they're very comfortable. They're like very, I spoke to you guys about this. You know Toji, right? You watch anime. Hold on, Toji from Jujutsu Kaisen. I bought myself trousers that are very baggy. It's basically like this vibe. It's I don't have any better images here. It's very, you'll have to make do with what you see in here. Very baggy trousers, super fucking comfortable to wear around the house. Harem pants? Yes. I've just now remembered what the name of those is. Incredibly comfortable. I wear them everywhere. And now that I'm going back to the gym regularly, and now that I'm starting to observe certain changes happening in my body once again as a result of it, when I put the baggy pants on and I don't want to say a tight t-shirt, but you know what I mean. It is a fire combination. I feel very good when that happens. Is it just me or is the stream lagging a bit? As of right now, it shouldn't be lagging at all. If it is, then that might be something on your end, unless somebody else can confirm that this is happening for them too. Hey Andreas, how you doing, buddy? But yeah, so essentially we've had an active shooter here in Poland, in the south of Poland, in some fucking bumfuck village. We're going to talk about where exactly in a sec, because it's sort of relevant to a few of the tactical questions that people were asking on Twitter. But yeah, stay indoors, police tell residents in southern Poland as the hunt for unpredictable gunman continues. Authorities in southern Poland have urged locals to stay indoors as they hunt a man who they say shot and killed his daughter and son-in-law and left a third person critically injured before fleeing into woodland. Police say that the 57-year-old suspect, believed to be emotionally unstable, may still be armed. The shooting occurred in the village of Stara Wieś, near the town of Limanowa, on Thursday. Limanowa is not it's not particularly like an immigrant HQ, and it also happened in the part of Poland, which again isn't an immigrant HQ. So the number of people who were like, well, who was it? Was it a black guy? Was it a Ukrainian? Very fucking interesting, but it's not like we assume any of those people are particularly intelligent to begin with. But we've got a little bit of a description for it. He looked like blue hoodie, jeans, and light-colored shoes, and the authorities said in a text message warning was sent out to people in 3 southern provinces. Obviously, deeply mentally unwell dude. Getting access to... So, we don't have a confirmation for what firearm he's used. I believe people are saying that it was most probably... Sorry, people are saying it was most probably a hunting rifle, which I believe those are not particularly difficult to obtain here in Poland. I wanted to find quite a few tweets so we can just, you know, enjoy the... just people losing their mind over... just people being profoundly retarded, really, at the end of the day, over something this stupid. But I found one particular one, one specific one, from Janusz Korwin-Mikke.
Thank you for your patronage.
Hey, yo. Zay, thank you
less than 3.
Less than 3. That's supposed to be a heart emote. Thank you for the €22 through a YouTube super chat. That is incredibly kind of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, Janusz Korwin-Mikke is a Polish... he used to be a prominent politician. He is the dude who I bring him up every now and then. He's like very memeable, and he would be very dangerous if he was a little bit more popular, but luckily he isn't, although the pendulum do be swinging. He's the dude with the 5% Hitler protocol, right? Every time he gets to near around 5% approval rate, he activates the fucking Hitler protocol, and he talks about how Hitler had quite a few good ideas. He might not have known about the Holocaust, and really at the end of the day, even if he had known, was it really that bad what he was trying to do? Very fucking out there type of fella. And I'll translate to you his post. So, no one had a weapon to shoot him on the spot. A young married couple is dead. One person is in critical condition. The law does not allow for extending necessary defense after the victim's death, as there is no death penalty. We must expand access to firearms and reinstate the death penalty. I don't actually know where to start with this tweet. Do we want to talk about the fallacy that the fucking death penalty would help here with a mentally ill dude who killed his fucking daughter and his son-in-law? Are we going to talk about how he killed his daughter and his son-in-law? And Mikke appears to be thinking that if they had... like, what even is the logic here? Even if access to guns was widespread, what does he think? How does he imagine this went down? Does he think that his daughter would have had enough time to whip out a quick fucking Glock, spin the bad boy round, and put a few shells in her father so that he can't get her with the fucking hunting rifle? He was our agent on the right, Severus Snape of Polish politics. Unironically, he did keep it contained, didn't he? Because every time he just couldn't stop himself from talking. I love the comparison to Severus Snape. That is a goated fucking... that is... But it was though, wasn't it? Because every time his movement would start picking up steam, he'd be right there to sabotage it. Oh god, we're gonna miss him, aren't we? But this is a legitimate lunatic. The dude is fucking mental. We've also got a short video here, but I don't believe we've got any confirmation of whether this is actually the video or the person or what the fuck happened. It's someone who might be roughly matching the description with a hunting rifle, but I have no idea where this came from. And the political far right is notorious for spreading misinformation. So... yeah, definitely Poland though. So it's just, I will wait for us to have more information from the police, and hopefully they're going to catch him before he hurts anyone else. At least he didn't have access to an assault rifle or something similar. I just don't understand how you can look at a situation. I agree with you, Andreas. I don't understand how you can look at a situation like this and extrapolate from it that access to firearms needs to be made easier. It's always the whole good guy with a gun thing is really bizarre to me. It works in places like America for cultural reasons, but in order for that to be effective in dealing with a potential assailant with a firearm, your culture needs to get fucked to a profound degree through widespread access to firearms, to a point where that genie cannot be put again back in the bottle. You cannot have that. You cannot have the good guy with a gun as like a line of defense in your thinking without the component where you have a lot more fucking mass shootings, as we do in America, as you do in America. I don't know why I do the we thing when it comes to America. It is weird. It's not the first time I caught myself doing that. Like, I'm spiritually from Texas, but obviously, I've never been there. It's like, you know, Crystal Girlies. It's like that a little bit. Like, I have the energy resonates from me. I have one of those, I bought for Schmingus Dingus, one of those water guns, thingamajigs. And ever since then, it's just something awoke in me. It doesn't really work over here either, lol. Yeah, but that's a whole different conversation, isn't it? Hi, Dariet, how you doing? Everyone should always carry a gun and there would be no gun violence. True, high-functioning stoner, true. Although I will say, I do believe that's the case with nukes. If every country had nukes, there'd be no nuking, would there? Or there would just be one nuking. Either or is possibly preferred to what we've got going right now. I love Polish right logic. They want reintroduction of capital punishment. They want more freedom to own firearms, and at the same time, they don't trust public authorities. Fuck logic. The whole thing is just mental. I don't know why you'd ever want widespread access to firearms. Do you know what is the actual cherry on top? So I cannot give you confirmed information on this because I never tried to get access to it myself, but I do know several people who have access to firearms, and apparently it's not that difficult to get a gun here in Poland. Now, the type of a gun is rather limited, but owning a gun in and of itself, owning a firearm in and of itself is apparently not that hard to do here. So I don't know why you'd want the rules to be more lax when it seems to be the case that if you want to obtain a firearm, it's relatively easy to do so. The genetic coding awakens. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I've heard this logic used by Americans, but I've never thought I'd hear someone from Poland besides my father say shit like this. I kind of forgot about Janusz Korwin-Mikke existing. I'm reminded of him every now and then on Twitter. He is properly fucking out there mentally speaking. Black powder revolvers are permitted all around. They are. You can get a black powder revolver, like, without any kind of... you don't need to apply for anything. You can just get one. But I mean, even for firearms that require a license, like a hunting rifle, or I believe a shotgun, like a legitimate fucking shotgun. And then you can get both buckshot and fucking... what's the one that goes in one... position, and then it's just like it leaves a deep hole. Slug, that's what I'm thinking of. You can get buckshot, you can get slug, you can get different kinds of shells for your shotgun, and getting that apparently is not difficult. So the whole yes Monolith. So the whole thing with wanting the access to be even easier is just bizarre, man. Yes, Jotun. Yes. Yes. I didn't include. I forgot to put it in the. I forgot to put it in my Discord announcement. Yes, there is a. Fuck. Lua found the video.